What if the next time you walk into your neighborhood grocery store, it wasn't really your neighborhood anymore? Big money, silent takeovers, and a battle for the soul of America's supermarkets. This is not just a business story. It's a story about your milk, your community, and your future. Let's unravel how private equity is reshaping what we all once thought was a simple grocery run. Private equity isn't just circling tech startups or Wall Street giants anymore. It's diving deep into the aisles of your local grocery store. From small-town chains to national retailers, investment firms are quietly changing the way you shop, what you pay, and even how your food is sourced. But why groceries? Why now? And what does this mean for you? The quiet takeover. It all started quietly in the early 2000s, but by 2025, the presence of private equity in grocery retail has become impossible to ignore. Firms like Cerberus Capital Management, Apollo Global, and Sycamore Partners have acquired chains such as Safeway, Albertsons, and even parts of Kroger. They restructured operations, optimized margins, and squeezed out inefficiencies, but also staff, community investment, and sometimes even quality. Anecdote: take Albertsons. Bought, flipped, remerged. One cashier said, "It feels less like a grocery store and more like a spreadsheet." Why grocery stores? Why would Wall Street care about frozen peas and milk jugs? Simple, steady cash flow. Groceries are recession-resistant. People need to eat, no matter the market. And with inflation and food prices climbing, supermarkets offer a steady stream of income and predictable customer behavior. Private equity loves predictability. With razor-thin profit margins and high-volume transactions, supermarkets are low-risk, high-reward operations, if you run them lean. Metaphor: think of a supermarket like a faucet that never turns off. You just need to make sure the plumbing costs less. The impact on communities. This is where the story gets personal. Private equity often operates with a short-term mindset. Get in, boost profits, get out. That can mean job cuts, store closures, price hikes, and reduced variety. In some communities, the local store becomes a shadow of what it was: fewer employees, less local produce, and more generic branding. Example: a rural Ohio town lost its only full-service grocery store after it was deemed unprofitable by the new PE owners. Residents now drive 40 minutes just for fresh produce. The Amazon effect and digital disruption. Private equity isn't just about cutting costs. It's also about preparing for a digital future. Many firms are investing in tech-driven grocery innovations: smart carts, checkout-free experiences, data-driven inventory. They're borrowing lessons from Amazon and Walmart, betting that data and efficiency will dominate retail. But critics argue this future leaves behind the elderly, the digitally disconnected, and mom-and-pop suppliers. Quote, "We're optimizing the shopping cart, but we're forgetting the shopper. Is there a smarter way?" Private equity isn't evil. It's a tool, and tools can build or destroy, depending on how they're used. Some firms are taking a more sustainable approach, investing in employee ownership, community-supported agriculture, and transparent supply chains. These models show promise, profitability without sacrificing humanity. The challenge: scaling these ideas without losing sight of the people behind the purchase. The next time you shop for eggs or pasta, ask yourself, who really owns this store? And what do they care about? Your neighborhood or their next quarterly return? If this video opened your eyes, hit that like button, subscribe for more business breakdowns, and drop a comment. Have you noticed changes in your local grocery store?